Welcome to Sasha Teut's Senior Art Exhibition in March 2012 here at Briarcliff University. I am Sasha Teut and I will be taking you through naming each of the pieces and tell you what they are made of. Sasha is going to be running the camera and giving commentary as we go along. So let's get started. As we walk in, take notice of her bio. It says, 2 paths, 1 life, represents a duality of the artist's life. In this exhibition, Sasha shows 1 path as her life on the farm through the use of playful harmony. On the other path, she shows social and moral issues we as humans encounter every day.
An artist does not choose the art chooses the artist.
A quote taken directly from the artist herself. The first piece that we come up to is Tug and Pull. It is made of acrylic on canvas. Sasha, what would you like to say about your first piece?
This piece actually came out of being in speech class nonetheless, and my teacher had made a comment that because I was a woman, I had a glass ceiling over my head and I wasn't going to achieve anything in the world. And I began to think about people and men and women fighting against each other, and so this is basically shows that we're exactly the same, except for either you have a penis or you have a vagina and everything else is the same.
Very intriguing. Next, we move on to Inveiglement, one of my personal favorites. It's a mixed media piece. On the floor, she has a piece of paper that invites the viewer to open the curtain and walk into the box. Once they are in the box, what are they supposed to experience, Sasha?
This piece is to experience as if you're the one that had hurt someone. And this is what it's supposed to feel like when it's your last dying breath and you look up at God and you ask, why me? Why are you hurting me? And it's a classic case of being bullied and what people feel when they are bullied. It's not fun. You go to a dark place. It's like a dungeon.
All right. The next piece is called Fully Human, Sense and Virtues. It is a paint and photo transfer on canvas. What would you like to say to this?
Well, this one, very shortly, it's because I felt that I needed to do some kind of Christian one, and what's a classic battle? Good versus evil. So I went with it. That's what came out of it.
Alright. Then right next to it, she displays the piece Enemies of Our Minds, which is charcoal and mixed media. Then what do you do on this one?
This one is an interactive piece. I asked people to write down on a piece of paper that if they have anything on their mind that's bothering them from a week ago, from a month ago, from 5 years, something, and they need to write it down and they throw it away in this trash can. And at the end of the show, I take the trash can out and I burn it. And the theme is from your mind to mine, then gone. I have mirrors here, so as you walk up to it, you read the word and you see your reflection and you start comparing yourself to the person above the name. So like we have Vixen and we have an adulterer and there's several others as well.
Okay, well I have done what you had asked me to do. I wrote one of my words on this paper and I'm throwing it away. No longer to be on my mind. And then walking through the doorway, we come up to Animal Farm, made out of wood cutouts of animals. What fun, interesting things can I do over here?
These wood cutouts is simply because I got tired of working with horses. So I went with what better thing than all the other critters in the farm. There's too many to choose. So I did a piece about Animal Farm. Shani and I grew up on a farm that we grew and raised everything on God's green earth. So
That we did.
it's pretty much what it is. They're just simple silhouettes. They have triangles on the back to hold them up, and they're meant to move. So say you want that bunny that's doing this crazy little something with the bunny. You want it to move underneath the cow. You can pick it up and you can move it underneath the cow. It's meant to be played with.
Alright, next we have Rhythm of Steps. It is an acrylic and mixed media on canvas. You said this symbolized fence, correct?
Yep.
Yes. A barbed wire fence that connects everything that happens on our farm. And after that is veneration. It is a wood burning on a barn door. And I think you got bored once again of doing the same non-name things, which is why I chose wood burning. And then an interactive activity of digging in the dirt for some sweets, which I'm going to take a Butterfinger if you don't mind. Then we come to the last big piece, My American Dream. It is oil and collage on canvas.
My camera's having a hard time focusing.
What is fun about this piece, Sasha?
You can walk by. This piece is just collaging because I found out I cannot just paint on canvas and leave it at that. It has stuff that you put in it that you could feel. Yeah, stuff.
You want to know where her room was? I'll show you. Right there.
Yeah, that was my room.
Alright, and then last she wanted me to point out to you that she actually recreated a barbed wire fence for people to walk by. And what what every farm should have, a hat to keep the sun out of your eyes, a rope to wrangle in those rascally critters, boots with a pointy toe so you can get up in those stirrups, and some gloves to do some hard work with your hands. And now, Sasha's gonna say a few words.
I would like to say thank you to everybody that helped me with my show, especially Brent, my lovely fiance, and Shani, because she was really the person when I needed how to write and grammar, she corrected me. But I also want to say thank you to a lot of other people that helped me, that really didn't help me with the show, but helped me with my art in general. My dad got me into it when I was young, and that's what I started doing, living out on the farm. And then as I got into high school, my teacher, Mr. Giesman, did a lot of inspiring and told me and showed me that I can do whatever I wanted to do. And so I'd like to thank you, and I hope you guys enjoyed my show. Bye.